We just read a story, David's New Friends. So yesterday we talked about 5 elements of storytelling. Who can tell me some of the elements of storytelling? Okay, so the first element is character. How about the second one? Yes, setting. Okay, how about the third element? Plot. Very good. And how about the fourth one and the fifth one? Remember, they are connected. Yes, very good. Conflict and resolution. Conflict and resolution. Those two are connected. Okay, so I'm glad we remember these. Looking at these 5 elements, I would like for us to find them in this story, David's New Friends. So what are the main characters in this story? Who are the main characters? Yes, very good. So David, his mom, and Mr. Roy, they are the main characters. What is the setting? Where everything happens? Yes, Michael? Ah, yes, very good. So we have actually 2 settings in this story. We have things that are happening at home, so that's our first setting. And then David goes to school, and that's our second setting. How about the plot? What is the main idea of this story? Yes, Annabelle? Yes, very good. So David feels anxious about going to school. He feels that he wants to stay home, but his mom encourages that. On his first day in school, he can find new friends. So David goes to school, finds a new friend, and now he feels comfortable and good about school. Okay, so what is the conflict and the resolution in this story? What I want you to do right now is I want you to find a partner, or you can actually work together with a person that you're sitting next to. And I would like for you to discuss and think about the conflict and resolution in this story. So I'm going to give you 1 minute to talk with your partner, and then you will share. Okay, so who wants to share about the conflict and resolution in the story, David's New Friends? Okay, so you right there in the very back. Yes, very good. So the conflict is that David feels anxious. He feels that he wants to stay home, but his mom encourages him to find a new friend. David finds a new friend, and he's happy again. Yes, very good. So that is a conflict, and David being happy is the resolution. David finding a new friend. Okay, very good. So I'm glad that we still remember these 5 elements. We will keep using them for quite some time now. What I also want to review is present tense that we've been talking about last week. So remember, in our grammar classes, we talked about present tense. So what is present tense? Who can tell me? Yes. You're almost right. You're almost there. So yes, a present tense expresses an action that is currently going on, something that is happening at the moment. So remember that we talked about present simple and we talked about present continuous. So who can tell me a good example of present simple? So give me just 1 sentence. Yes. I work. Yes, very good. That is a very simple but a good example of present simple tense, right? I work. How about present continuous? Can we change this sentence to make a present simple continuous sentence out of it? I'm working. Very good. Yes. So I'm glad you remember this. What I want us to do right now, I would like for you to open your books, and we're going back to the same story, David's New Friends. And I would like for you to look for sentences that are written in present simple or present continuous in your text. So I'm going to give you 5 minutes, and I want you to find as many sentences in your text that are written in present simple or in present continuous. And I would like for you to mark them or to write them down. Just make sure that you will be able to share with us. Okay? So I'm giving you 5 minutes for that. Okay, so who could share one of their sentences? Yes? Yes, very good. David goes to school. Very good, yes. What else? Mom cooks breakfast. Very good. How about present continuous sentences? Mr. Roy is teaching. Very good. David is having lots of fun. Okay. Yeah, what else? Yes, David is doing his homework. Very good. So I'm glad that you found those sentences and we were able to review present tense. What we are going to do right now is I'm going to give you a handout with a story map. Remember, last week we talked about a story map and we actually did one together. So the story map has the beginning, the middle, and the end. And I'm going to give you a handout that you will need to fill out on your own. I would like for you to think about all of these 5 elements and I would like for you to input those, write those on your story maps. So remember about your main characters, remember about the setting where things happen, about the plot, conflict, and resolution. And I would really like for you to fill out your story map and to be able to share it with other students later on.